Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the Wildcat Center. Tonight, we've got the St. Croix Valley Fusion against the Eau Claire Area Stars. I'm Tim Lavold. I'll bring you all the action tonight. I've got Jerry Snedeker with you tonight. How are you, Jerry?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be here. Excited to see a game. Hopefully, a hard-fought, competitive hockey game with a little bit of character. And
Big Rivers Conference hockey on the girls' side. I'm hoping a lot that I don't call them the Wildcats more than once or twice tonight. I'm going to try not to.
Yeah, I think they would appreciate that as well.
I know.
Just keep them as the Fusion, and hopefully they play a little better than the Wildcats did last night. But we'll see how the game pans out here.
Yeah. Well, we've got Michael Goring on the camera again. Thanks for coming out tonight, Michael. All right, let's talk about the hockey teams that are coming into the game tonight. We're getting the ice cleaned up here. It's just about ready to go. We'll get some hockey started. Jerry, the Fusion are 12-7 on the year and ranked 6th in the state as of today's rankings.
Yeah, they're a solid hockey team. They have the ability to play really well, and this is a big night for them. I mean, if we can get a little help from Western Wisconsin Stars, we can take over the conference lead here.
Yeah,
and this is a big night, big game late in the year too.
It is. There's I think they have 3 games left here before the seedings come out this weekend. And like you said, Western Wisconsin Stars, they're playing Hudson tonight.
Yeah,
and Hudson and St. Croix Valley are tied for the BRC lead. So a big night for both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. These late in the year games too are a lot about building the systems and everything you've worked on all year, making sure you have that settled before you go into the playoffs, and the section games that are coming up here. This is a big part of it. It's going to be good.
Hey, it's hockey in February.
Yeah, you can't complain about it.
Playoff time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Hey, for the St. Croix Valley Fusion, they're led in the scoring column by Kendall Sunby, sophomore defensive player. She's got 24 goals and 15 assists. She's the 7th-ranked player in the state for scoring.
It's great. There's so much power off of the defense here with the Fusion, and hopefully they can get some goals past this goaltender who's as good as they come. Really, you got to get some good quality shots on and put some traffic in front of her, and we'll see what we can get done here.
Yep, should be fun. Second on the team is another defensive player, Jenna Bergmanis. She's got 8 goals and 9 assists, and she's the captain of the team. Yeah,
and Jenna, we know from our golf experience, she's just such a good leader, such a positive person around the course, and I'm sure it's the same in the room. And the coaches glow about her, so it's going to be really fun to see what they can do tonight.
Yep, it'll be good. Another golfer, Kara Terrio, 8 goals and 6 assists. And in the net tonight, Jasmine Peterson. She's got an 87% save percentage and a 2.54 goals against average. So not too bad on the season.
Anything below 3 in high school hockey is just so impressive.
Yeah.
It means that not only is she playing good hockey, but the team around her really cares about keeping the puck out of the net.
Exactly.
And it'll be fun to see how they do defensively, and making sure that stays below 3 here is pretty critical going into the playoffs.
Right. Hey, we're playing Eau Claire tonight. They come in with a 3-16-1 record, and I think that record's a little bit deceiving because they've been close in all their games. I think it's going to be a tough game for us tonight. They've got a solid goaltender, Alicia Smith. She's a senior. Her save percentage is 90%, 3.39 goals against average. So, on a team that has that many losses, solid goaltender, keeping them tight, keeping them close, and she's probably going to do that in the game tonight too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's so many times at all levels of hockey that you run into a hot goalie, and you can find yourself in a situation where you can dominate the possession or shots on goal, and not necessarily the game. On the scoreboard, so
that's for sure.
It's going to be a big challenge for the Fusion tonight, for sure.
Leading in scoring for the Eau Claire area team, we've got Addison Grulke and possibly her sister Kennedy. Addison's got 8 goals and 8 assists, and Kennedy has 6 goals and 7 assists. So, last time we played Eau Claire a few weeks ago, we won 2-1. Outshot them 48-15, something like that. So you can see how, the goaltender really helped keep that game close.
Yeah, for sure. I think the goal, the really key for the Fusion is making sure that the shots are quality above quantity.
Yeah.
Throwing pucks at the net, not necessarily always the right play.
Logo seekers.
Right, exactly. And like we preach on the boys team and everything else, make the goalie move a little bit, move the puck, and hopefully we can decrease that save percentage, right? A little bit. That's pretty impressive, though, for sure.
So here's another thing. Shots on goal. Smith for Eau Claire, she's faced 598 shots this year.
A little bit more than they should, and hopefully the Fusion can take advantage of that, keep the puck in the offensive zone, and go down there and create some havoc and put some bodies in front of the net, put pucks to the net, and make this a little bit bigger gap than just the 2-1 victory last time.
Should be a fun game. During the course of the night, we'll talk to Coach Cranston after the first period. I think we're going to talk to Captain Bergmanis after the second period.
Excellent.
Should be fun getting that opportunity.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about the Big Rivers Conference in the section that the team's playing in with the playoffs coming up in a few weeks. And just see what else comes. We've got some fun nicknames to call out here in a little bit. We'll get started with that. And we've got Matt Cranston's book of facts and figures about the Fusion. So we've got all kinds of great things to talk about tonight. They keep face-off stats, so we know exactly how well all their and look at they're all well above 50%.
Those are things though that they may be underseen and underreported from the casual fan.
Yeah.
But when it comes to coaching, when it comes to analyzing the game, that's a turnover, right? I mean, you get a chance to win the puck, puck battle every time the puck's dropped.
Yeah.
And if you can win the majority of those, puts the puck on your player's sticks, and you can really take that and either break the puck out of the zone, go and attack, maybe get a scoring opportunity. So those are critical things, and we've had Coach Cranston help our team out with some of the face-off. It really comes down to intensity and how bad do you want the puck, and clearly these girls they're intense. They want the puck, and I'm excited to see it tonight for sure.
Should be fun. The Fusion are out on the ice. Let's get the lineups here. Here comes Eau Claire, and we'll get the lineups to the game and get the national anthem and get this game started.
Hockey matchup between the Eau Claire Stars and the St. Croix Valley Fusion. Baldwin Woodville High School, River Falls High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and the officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal from the site of competition. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Now for our starting lineups. For today's visitors, the Stars. At defense, a senior, number 10, Grace Garley. Also at defense, a senior, number 28, Kalila Moore. At center, a freshman, number 22, Addison Grunke. At wing, a junior, number 22, Kennedy Grunke. And at the other wing, a freshman, number 9, Evelyn Kohler. In goal, a senior, number 30, Alicia Smith. And the rest of the Stars. The Stars are coached
Alicia
by
Smith
Tom
getting the
Turner,
start and goal for the Eau Claire Stars.
Emily Tomlinson, and Sierra Drake. And now, starting for the home team, the Fusion. At defense, a sophomore, number 10, Kendall Sunby.
Can't
And
hear.
the other defenseman, a sophomore, number 16, Creeley Walker. And your forwards, at center, a junior, number 9, Trinity Middle.
Sunby and Walker getting the
At
start
wing,
defensively
a junior, number
for the Wild
12,
or for the Fusion.
I'm
There, I
sorry,
did it already.
senior, number
Yeah.
12, Mackenzie Weiss.
We'll get her down, Tim.
And the
Middle,
other wing, a freshman,
Weiss,
number 18, Alexis Ralston.
And Ralston getting the start.
And in goal, a junior, number 37, Jasmine Peterson.
Jasmine Peterson getting the start in the goal for the Fusion.
The are coached by Matt Cranston and assisted by John Zevenbergen, TJ Klund, Lydia Wagner, and Ryan Lidquist.
And Matt Cranston, 17 years as the Fusion head coach.
Yeah, I mean,
quite a run.
It's a way to build a culture.
Sure is.
Tim Bauman.
Better than 17 months of culture.
I think so.
Please rise, remove your caps, and place your hands over your hearts as we honor America with the national anthem.
All right, Jerry, we're getting ready for the face-off, opening face-off here coming up in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we got kind of a surprise with the assistant captain there starting for Eau Claire in the net. I think that was was that a little bit different than what you expected, Tim?
Was who did they say I was? So okay, so number 30's in the net for. No.
Yeah.
Oh, 30's Alicia Smith.
Yeah, the assistant captain there.
Amy Fiola starting? Okay.
Yeah.
She's a freshman.
Yeah.
And the assistant captain as a freshman? That's impressive.
That's what was on her shirt there, Tim.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, well, hey.
Yeah, I think we got it's a big matchup. It'll be interesting to see how the teams come out. Yeah. Hopefully the Fusion come out and put the puck, behind the defenseman for Eau Claire and get to work, and we can get some offensive pressure right away here.
Sounds good. Teams are getting their last bits of advice from their coaches. And for the Fusion, you ready for this, Jerry?
I am.
Okay. The starting lineup for the Fusion, we've got the Trinmeister, the Moose, and the Crusher.
And the
taking
Crusher.
the draw for the Fusion today.
Love it. Love it.
With Walker and Sunby on the points. And here we go. We're underway from the Wildcat Center. That's Garley playing the puck for the Eau Claire. Ralston along the boards. Sunby with it behind the Fusion net. Up to middle. Held in nicely there by, number is that, 28, 29? Up to
28 there.
Okay, and here comes Sunby. Sunby's coming up the right side. She's got some speed. She's going to go around the defensive player, spin a little bit, go to middle. Middle shoots. That's deflected nicely over the net. And there's 28 Mork for Eau Claire. Puck comes back, and Sunby's back there in a defensive position to get the puck. Just going to roll around a little bit and fire it off the boards to Bergmanis. Bergmanis goes up to Johnson. Johnson to Terrio. Terrio across the line. Johnson shoots. Nice save there by, yep, that's goaltender 30, Smith. Okay. All right, 21 Grulke to, I believe, sister Grulke. Same last name, and one's an 11th grader, one's a 9th grader, so good chance they're sisters.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty good shot that they're related in some way.
Yep, that's for sure. 23 Anderson behind the Fusion net out front. Nice save there by Peterson.
Yeah, really good save there. That was an opportunity in front. We got an Eau Claire player kind of lost in front of the net in the D coverage.
And there's John coming across the Stars zone. Anderson back in, dumps the puck in deep into the Fusion zone, and Karnitz plays that puck out in front. Out to the point for Berg. Berg shoots it in, and Walker goes to get the puck for the Fusion. Anderson again, blocked there by Sundby. Eklof. And Eklof with the puck for a moment. And here comes Sundby. She goes through the middle. Here comes Sundby. She's going wide. She comes across the front. She shoots. Oh, nice. Off the post, and a nice save there by goaltender Smith. And there's Sundby's first offensive attack of the night.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive move through the middle. Split the D there, and had the goalie beat. Just really needed to slide that in the bottom corner there, and I think just kind of overthought the finish. But really impressive.
Nice play there.
Good skate to puck work, or skate to stick work there.
Middle taking the draw with Knack for Eau Claire, and Rosopoulos goes after that one. Ralston tries to put it out front. Moose, Weiss behind the net, cycles it to Ralston. Ralston back to Weiss, to Ralston. We're going to play a little catch in the corner. Middle, she shoots, knocked down by the defender in front. And Eau Claire chips it up and out of the zone. Bergmanis takes it. She's going to go to some open ice. Fired in deep by Eklof. Rosopoulos for the Fusion. She cycles it to Bergmanis. Bergmanis goes cross ice to Weiss. Weiss gets over the red line, dumps it in, goes for a line change.
Yeah, I think at this point, it's real clear. We can hear it up here. The communication on the ice is good. It's impressive. Nice little reverse there in the corner. Bergmanis called for it, and pretty impressive little tidbit that we preach a lot. All coaches do. Communicate. They're doing a good job.
Sundby behind the goal with the puck. She comes up through the middle, passes one up to Johnson. Terrio has it. Kept in by Johnson. And here comes number 9, Kolar for Eau Claire. Crayley and Kolar playing it in the corner. Kolar goes behind the net to Grulke. And Berg holds that in on the point for Eau Claire. Walker. Johnson. Berg holding it in again. Dumping it deep to Grulke behind the net. Grulke, one of their top scorers. Dangerous offensive attack here. And here comes Brightbill. Brightbill comes up the right side, crosses the red line, dumps it in. She's going to go for a line change.
Smart play there.
Yeah. 32 Hinkie for Eau Claire. Oh, that's 22. Grulke. She goes cross ice to Anderson. Anderson shoots it in. And here comes Ralston. Rosopoulos to Latham. And Anderson fires that back in deep. Rosopoulos cycles it down low to Bergmanis, to Ralston. She goes, and here comes Bergmanis. Bergmanis comes across the neutral zone, shoots one in, deflected wide by Berg. And Ralston goes in with a strong forecheck. Ralston getting hit on the boards there by Roberts. We went to the game on Saturday, and I remember Coach Wilkins saying, "Man, there's just not many whistles."
Yeah, they're been a pretty high flow game here. There's one for you.
Yep. I guess I had to jinx it, huh? We got one pass, just didn't quite connect there, and an icing on the Fusion, and we'll come back for a glove side face-off to goaltender Peterson.
Looks like Eau Claire's game plan here is mainly just, trying to get the puck deep here and get it behind our defense, and so far they've done a decent job.
Yeah, it's working well. They're getting some good offensive zone time here so far. Walker behind the net to Sunby. Sunby goes up the middle, comes out of the zone. Terrio chips that one past and down. And there is number 10, that is Garley for Eau Claire. Held in by Sunby at the point. She shoots, blocked by Roberts, and she goes back and gets it again. Walker with the puck. Goes to the middle to Terrio. Terrio comes through the neutral zone. Comes across the zone, shoots. That's blocked again by Eklof. Brightbill back to Bergmanis. Bergmanis up the middle to Terrio. And she goes for a line change. Grulke dumps it in deep. The other Grulke goes after it. Rusopoulos gets there first, and Latham goes to get the puck for the Fusion. Nice pick there by number 9, Kolar. Shoots it wide. And Latham's going to get a chance here.
Here we go.
Here comes Aletha Ashland with a 2-on-1. She's got Sophie John with her. Gets it out front, just out of her reach. Here comes Grulke. Grulke and Grulke come down 2-on-3. Shot just goes wide. Grulke shooting again. And Sophie John chips it up to Weiss. Nice play there. Here comes Ralston. She gets past the defender and shoots. And a nice save there by goaltender Smith.
Yeah, it was a good save at the beginning of this game. A little back and forth. A lot of neutral zone play. A few turnovers by each team in the neutral zone, leading to some extended pressure in the respective teams' D zones. But I think overall pretty even here.
Yeah, so far it definitely is. The Trinmeister coming to take the draw for the Fusion. She wins the draw back. Comes across to Sunby. She shoots. And a nice save there by goaltender Smith. Nice and solid on the angle there. And
I think you know what I'll say about that shot.
Logo seeker.
Yeah, well, it was low and high.
It was low,
from the point.
It was, and that's what you want your point people to do.
For sure. A little bit of traffic in front would have been nice there. A little bit more traffic and maybe a rebound, but overall, that was a nice little shot.
Yeah. Puck comes back out to Sunby. She shoots again. Puck goes off of goaltender Smith into the corner, and Ralston gets there. Coach Cranston says one of Ralston's great attributes is just forechecking. She just forechecks the heck out of people, and that's one reason they call her the Crusher.
A lot of forechecking is just hard work, right?
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
It's good.
Sunby, cross ice to Walker. Nice regroup play. Walker's got it again. And that puck is taken and passed up by Richard. Puck's right underneath us there. Walker dumps that deep into the Eau Claire zone. And Terrio goes after it for the Fusion. With Noel. Terrio. Shoots.
Oh!
Puck's goes. Oh, no.
Quick whistle.
Yeah, the ref lost sight of the puck, and that tap-in goal turns into a face-off in the Eau Claire zone.
That's too bad, but that's exactly that's the formula right there, right?
It sure is.
Get pucks to the net, you have bodies in front right there, and too bad the ref didn't see that happen.
Sammy Johnson winning the draw for the Fusion. Sammy's got a 71% face-off win percentage.
That's crazy.
That's pretty good.
That's absolutely crazy.
She's not even the top one on the team.
And then that's even crazier. I mean, it means so much, especially puck possession and scoring opportunities. You just got a shot on net right there because you can win a draw.
And she just won another one. 71% in 17 games. That's pretty impressive there. Versopoulos goes back and wins that puck. Gets it up to Noel. Noel tries to chip it in. We're having a little blue line battle here. And that puck's played to Eklof. Johnson. Puck comes all the way down, and we're going to get an icing on the Stars. Sunby chips it off the glass and tosses it to the ref.
The Fusion have picked up the pace a little bit here. Getting a little more offensive zone time and just need to get some more shots and bodies in front of the net here, and I think they're going to bang one in.
Yeah, goaltender Smith's giving up a few rebounds and stuff, so we'll see what happens here. Walker with a shot that goes wide. Another face-off win for the Fusion. Jerry, we're getting some abuse on the text messages here right now. I don't know if you're getting it or not, but
Oh, I'm sure I am.
all right. 7:56 to go in the first period. 0-0 here at the Wildcat Center. We've got the Fusion and the Stars in a Big Rivers Conference battle. Sophie John comes up to the face-off circle, and she's got a 76% face-off winning percentage, Jerry. Latham gets that and dumps it in deep. And Brightbill's going to go after for the forecheck. Hibbard playing it around behind the Stars net. It comes out to the neutral zone, and Bergmanis has it. Bergmanis, she's going to kind of, I think that was a pass, right, Jerry?
It was directed towards someone.
Grulke with the puck. Up to Sister Grulke. Here comes Grulke. Nice defensive play there by Weiss. And Bergmanis goes into the boards and takes that puck. Bergmanis again. Grulke. Ralston goes in and puts a little physicality into that one. Bergmanis with the puck again. Bergmanis up the middle to Trinity middle. Rusopoulos off the boards to Ralston. Nice pass there. A couple of pretty nice passing attempts in the last moment there that just didn't quite click, but close. If they can get those to click, they're going to be flying here.
Yeah, the girls seem to be keeping their heads up, and they're looking for their opportunities to stretch the ice and move the puck. It's cool to see.
You know what's interesting so far, Jerry? We've got offensive pressure from Jenna Bergmanis and Kendall Sunby. They rush the puck up the ice, then they make their play, or maybe they lose it or whatever happens, and then they're the first ones back to go help on defense.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be an offensive defenseman, that's kind of got to be your mentality, right? Yeah. Get up, move your feet, get back.
Yeah.
It's good to see that pressure. Just the added weapons, for sure.
Stars have the puck. Garley with it. That's Anderson trying to throw it in deep, and it comes out, and Terrio chips that one up a little too hard, and we're going to have an icing on the Fusion. So we'll have a face-off to the glove hand side of goaltender Peterson.
Not too much action for Peterson back here in this period.
Yeah, not
a little bit of offensive zone time.
Yeah,
really. Just a few shots on net. The Fusion are pretty committed to keeping the puck off the net. It's good to see that effort.
Yep, that's true. Here comes Sunby again. She goes to the middle. Sunby up the middle. She's going to go wide. Here comes Sunby. She's got a lot of speed. She shoots. Oh, just goes wide. Nice save there by goaltender Smith. Sunby showing her speed racing up the left side, Jerry.
Yeah, I mean, carried a lot of speed through the neutral zone there, which, as we know, if you can carry that speed through the neutral zone, it really gets the opponent's defenseman kind of in a rough spot if their gapping's not right, and causes a lot of opportunity there. Just kind of hum that one high and over the shoulder of the goalie, but she's definitely got a pretty impressive amount of speed and handling ability with the puck.
Sophie John with the face-off win, held in by Rusopoulos.
I think you're going to get sick of saying Fusion face-off win today by their stats.
It's fun to see. It certainly would be. We'd like to see more of that on the Wildcat side, but
no doubt.
Good for the Fusion. They know how important that is in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we got Hinkie with the puck for the Stars. She throws one up to Kohler, and Bergmanis gets that puck. And here goes Bergmanis. She's going to chip it off the boards to herself. Ralston gives her a little room. She shoots it in, and Smith deflects that one into the corner. Bergmanis is going to go do some forechecking as a defensive player. And Grulke's over there for the Stars. And that's Kennedy Grulke, number 21. Kept in. Here comes Grulke. She's going to go up the left side. Crosses the blue line. She just ran into too many Fusion defenders there.
Yeah, good stick work there to get that puck off the stick before the puck got shot, and then they were able to sneak that one out of the zone.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of good back checking there by the Fusion to get back, make sure they had numbers. So,
for sure, yeah.
Skating. Oh, shot so far. Okay. At about the 5-minute mark here left in the period, we've got 9 shots to 1 in favor of the Fusion so far. So Fusion definitely getting some better scoring chances. Here comes Sunby. She's going to go off the boards to Terrio. Terrio's going to try to go off the boards, and that's held nicely there by Mork. Back to Sunby. Terrio up the middle. Every time I look down at my sheet to see who the Eau Claire player is, I look up and Sunby's got the puck again.
Yeah. Yeah, she seems to be all over the place. That's a good thing.
Yep. 26 Roberts for Eau Claire goes out front, and nice block there by Sunby. And here she comes up the side. Knoll gives it to Sunby. Sunby's going to come into the middle, and she shoots that one wide. Hayes for Eau Claire defending Sunby. Mork up and out of the zone, and Bergmanis is going to go after that one. Bergmanis is going to get to, oh man. Well, they called icing.
Yeah, a little nitpicky there on the icing.
Well, and Bergmanis did what all good defenders are supposed to do. You're gonna weave their way down the ice and make it seem like they're trying to get there as fast as they can when they're not.
As long as you ultimately win that battle to the puck,
right, absolutely,
right. For sure.
Here comes John to take the draw for the Fusion again against Richard, and she wins the draw again. Brightbill behind the net. Latham battling in the corner. Bergmanis battling in the corner. That's Hinkie that took a tumble for the Stars. And here comes Karnix. Bergmanis. Bergmanis gets that puck 2-on-1 with John. Oh, she tried to go across. Nice defensive play there by Berg.
Yeah, right idea.
Karnitz for the Stars behind the net. And she goes off the boards to Anderson. Rosopoulos for the Fusion to Sunby. Sunby with the puck. She's going to spin and get some speed. Here she goes. Here comes Sunby up the middle. Goes to the left side. Tries to go around the player. Nice defense there by Hinkie. And Sunby still has it. Cross to the middle. Shoots the backhander, and a nice save there by goaltender Smith.
Yeah, it looked like she had enough speed there to maybe drive that one wide and beat that guy that gal to the outside and really take the puck to the net. Tried to cut to the inside, and you know what happens when you cut to the inside a lot of times.
When you have a good defensive team, there's going to be a lot of bodies in the middle. And
bodies and sticks and skates and all sorts of stuff to run into.
Middle taking the draw for the Fusion against Grookey. Ralston forechecking. Mork with the puck. Goes behind the net to Garley. Nice job by Weiss to keep that one in. Mork behind the net for the Stars, getting forechecked by Ralston. The Crusher's back there winning the puck. Tries to cycle it down low, but Garley takes that one away and fires it around the boards. Bergmanis keeps it in. Shoots. Nice defensive play by Garley. And that's just out of the reach of Grookey, and we're going to have an icing on the Stars. 2:01 to go in the first period. We're going to get another offensive zone faceoff for the Fusion. Who's coming out to win this draw, Jerry?
It doesn't seem to matter. They all win.
Sammy Johnson.
Yeah. Face-offs have been impressive. Controlling the shots on net. Let's see if they can put one in here in the last two.
Oh, and the Stars control that one with Grookey winning that puck. She chips it in and goes after it against Bergmanis. Bergmanis crashes into the boards but gets the puck in control of the Fusion. Grookey down low to Grookey. Bergmanis goes off the boards, and she's got the puck again. Here goes Jenna Bergmanis. She's going to try to get through her teammate. There's Terrio with the puck. Back to Bergmanis. Back to Terrio. Just out of her reach. And here goes Grookey the other way with Knoll on her. Knoll did a nice job defending her, and here's Grookey. Crosses in the middle, shoots. Nice save by Peterson. Probably her toughest save of the period so far.
Yeah, toughest and second. So
that's true.
It's been
a couple.
They've done a good job.
Yeah, Mork. There's another save. Good, nice save. And here comes John up the left side. Minute to go in the period. Sophie John chips it into the corner. Gets defended by the star player, and that's Hinkie and Anderson getting the puck out of the zone for the Stars. Grilke fires it in deep, just past Crayley Walker, and she's going to go after the puck for the Fusion. She's going to cycle it back down low to Sunby. Sunby, nice job protecting the puck. Goes behind the net. She's going to come up the short side, and here she goes. Boy, she's got a burst of speed, Jerry. Here she comes down the right side. Does a little toe drag around the defender. Shoots. Nice save there by Smith.
Yeah, I mean, we're a lot of opportunities here. A lot of the shots have kind of been one and done, right?
Yeah.
You kind of have to build a little bit of a forecheck and get down there and control the puck. I think Eau Claire's done a pretty good job of keeping us away from doing that, throwing pucks out. They've iced the puck a handful of times, and they're trying to do everything they can to prevent us from doing that.
Like to see the Fusion make the goaltender move a little bit more on, and having to stop these shots. Maybe a pass across the slot or something to see if we can get her moving and see what she's got in the lateral skills department.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way to find the open net, is to get some movement.
Yeah, another face-off win there for Middle. Puck comes out to Walker. She shoots a big slap shot and gets blocked. Sunby shoots it back in. Comes to Middle. She just chips it across, and here comes Grilke. 4 seconds to go in the period. Nice defensive play by Walker. And that's going to end the first period. Well, that'll do it for the first period, Jerry. 0-0 after one. Fusion definitely had some offensive zone time and a lot more shots, but come up empty on the scoreboard.
Yeah, like we were just saying, I think the shot quality and a little bit of the traffic in front of the net and forecheck could increase the quality opportunities, but in general, good first period there.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get Coach Cranston here to give us a moment or two of his time and see what his thoughts are. I'm going to grab the headset from Jerry and.
First period for number.
Talk to me now, big fella.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, let's see. Can you see him? No. Matt, can you? Keep going.
That's about all I got here.
Okay, that's good. All right. Hey, we got Coach Matt Cranston here for the Fusion. Matt, tell us your thoughts on the first period.
Well, I thought it was okay. Our main goal was to forecheck. We did a good job forechecking. We just need to get more opportunities. Once we get it down there, we need to get it to the middle of the ice. Maybe more attacking the seam. But wasn't too bad. I don't even know what the shots were, but I think we outshot them.
Yeah, it's about 12-3, something like that.
Okay.
What are you going to tell the team in the locker room?
Pretty much just what I said right now. We got to get the puck to the middle of the ice, down low, and get a couple more shots and see if we can score a couple. I think our defensive program is working. We're only giving up 3.
Yeah.
Jazzy, our goalie, made 2 or 3 really good saves. So, yeah, I think we just need to get it to the net.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Yeah. What are you looking for from your team? As you finish out the regular season and head into the playoffs.
To win every game.
Yeah. Simple. Keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
Just win, baby.
Our play is defense. I mean, it's obvious. You can see that.
Yep.
If we can just hold teams to a goal or 2 and score 2 or 3, that's kind of how we roll.
Sounds good. All right, Matt. Well, hey, go talk to your team, and thanks for joining us for a few minutes. And
you bet.
Good luck with the rest of the game.
Thank you guys for being here.
You're welcome. It's our pleasure. There we go. Oh, okay. Hey, and we've got a couple of the Black Cats to talk to, it sounds like. All right. There. Why don't you turn the camera here, Mike?
I don't want to.
Oh, this is a bell here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Come on over. What you Michaela or Mackenzie?
McKinley.
McKinley.
I go by Mickey.
I hit the M part right. All right. How you doing tonight?
Good.
Good. What'd you think of the first period?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So which team are you on? You're a Black
Fusion.
Cat.
Yeah, Black Cat.
But which like are you a U12 or a 14?
I'm a U12.
Okay. How's the season going?
Good.
Good. And are you in the middle school?
Yeah.
And you're in 6th grade?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you in gold?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be your sub on Friday in math.
Oh, I have math on.
Yeah. All right. Tell us what do you like about hockey? Why do you play?
It's fun because
Yeah.
I have a bunch of friends on it.
Do ya?
It's just a fun sport.
Yeah. How many years have you been playing?
This is my 3rd year.
Okay. Do you play offense or defense?
I play defense.
Yeah. What do you guys have playdowns coming up or?
Yeah, this Saturday.
Okay. And who do you play first? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Whoever's on the other side when you
Yeah.
get on the ice? Yeah.
I know we played them before though, and we beat them.
Okay. Whoever they are?
Yeah.
Good. Well, go out and have it. I hope you have good luck with that this weekend. What's your favorite subject at school?
Probably social studies.
Yeah? With Mr. Carlson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty good dude, isn't he? Yeah, he's fun. All right. Any advice for the Fusion going into the second period? No? No? Just go play hockey?
Yeah.
Just go score? Like Coach Cranston said, just go win the game? Yeah? All right. Good. Well, McKinley, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks for coming up and joining us. You're done. Let's bring on your friend. All right. Good?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Here, let's bring this up just a little bit closer. There you go. Come on over here. What is your name?
Hannah
Hannah. What's your last name?
Latham.
Oh, you're another Latham. Awesome. Your sister Alicia's on my golf team. And your sister Megan is Megan, right? She's on
Yeah.
the JV team, right? And what team are you on?
I'm on the U12s.
Okay. Are you on the same team with McKinley?
No.
No. You guys have two 12 teams?
Yeah, we have
Okay.
an A and a B team.
Okay. Coach Cranston said you guys are pretty good. Yeah, you having a good season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
better than last year.
Good. It's fun winning a couple of games once in a while.
Yeah.
What position do you play?
I'm a goalie.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I love goaltenders. I used to coach a lot of the youth goalies. I actually coached Jasmine Peterson a little bit when she was younger, just once in a while at clinics and stuff. So goalies are awesome. Are you in the middle school too?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you in Gold House too?
No.
You're in Blue House.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I probably won't see you, but yeah, I'll see you around. I just don't sub much because Miss Revak's there all the time.
Yeah.
You know her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about playing hockey?
I just like to stop the pucks and
Yeah.
the pressure is sometimes fun. So
Yeah. What do you? So our goaltender in practice got hit in the face 3 times today. How do you feel about that?
that hurts.
He does it? Yeah. Does that happen very often or not?
Once in a while.
Yeah, but you gotta stop it, right?
Yeah.
It's part of the game. So, do you know who your team's playing this weekend?
No.
No, to whoever you get when you hit the ice.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all you're just like I'm just gonna stop the puck, whoever's shooting it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What's your favorite subject at school?
Math.
Math, and you have Miss Bell, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, good to know. So it's great having you up here. You have any advice for the Fusion heading into the second period?
Win.
Win. You guys keep it simple on the girls' side. Just win. You know, our boys were like, oh, you got to do this and that and the other thing, and you guys are like, no, you just go win. It's easy. All right, Hannah, do you play golf? I had to ask you.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to or not.
Yeah. Well, talk to your sister, and she'll tell you how much fun we have, and then you start playing golf now, and then we'll get you out on the golf course, and you can have some fun playing high school golf someday. All right. We'll let you go. Hey, Hannah, thanks a lot for coming up.
Thank you.
I'm glad you came up. It was a lot of fun talking to you. Good luck this weekend with your playdowns.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thanks. All right, a couple of the Black Hat hockey players come up to join us, and that was fun talking to them. It's funny how you don't realize you know people until you start talking to them, and you're like, oh, I know. I mean, I don't know either one of those girls, but I know they're sisters, and I know their families a little bit and stuff. So
Yeah, absolutely.
it's fun talking to them.
For sure.
And then, did you hear their advice?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, both of them just win.
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. And Coach spelled that out in his interview, too. All you got to do is win.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, we're obviously we're making it too complicated on the boys' side, trying to do other stuff other than just win.
Well, one thing that I think we could do better on the boys' side that was apparent in that first period is the Fusion commitment to the defensive zone and their ability to keep the puck off of their goaltender.
Yeah.
And the chances that Eau Claire had were, I mean, they weren't real great.
Right.
They had one real good one early where it looked like they may have been able to put a 1-0 lead up early in the period. But outside of that, I mean, they're committed to keep the puck out of the zone. They did a good job mitigating any real big chances in the zone, and the shots on goal show that. And hopefully we can make our opportunities a little bit better in the second and the third here, and get a little bit of a lead.
It looked like the Fusion were going to have a 1-0 lead there when a puck snuck away from goaltender Smith, and it was about to be tapped in, and the referee lost sight of it and blew the whistle, which is what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So it's just an unfortunate break for the Fusion there that they didn't get that goal.
For sure.
Sometimes all it takes is one to break the ice, and then you never know what happens. But
those are things outside of our control. As we talk to the boys' team, I mean, you control what you can control. Stay in your lane, as Coach Cam likes to say. And, you go out there and you do what you can, and hopefully you get 2, 3, 4 of those opportunities. A couple of them will go in. I think the rebounds are there for the Fusion to take advantage of that. And hearing a little bit of what Coach had to say there, it sounds like that's kind of their idea and their goal in this period is to go out there and get the puck deep and try to get some more quality opportunities and maybe knock a rebound or two in the net.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's a big night in the Big Rivers Conference here and on the girls' side, and just looking at some stats that Coach Cranston handed me. Kendall Sunby is leading the conference in conference scoring with 10 goals and 6 assists in conference play. Kira Terrio's in the top 10 or so, it looks like, as well. So kind of fun having a Fusion player up on the top of the scoreboard list.
Yeah,
in conference play.
You can see by her skills on the ice and her speed and puck handling ability that it's a pretty special player. And you got just shy of 40 points, I think, season wide coming into tonight.
39 points.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Hopefully she can create some opportunities, some sustained pressure in the offensive zone, keep up her defensive play, which both of I think she showed that she can play both ends of the ice really well in that first period, and the whole team stayed committed there. And you put a few pucks away and maybe get a big win tonight, and hopefully we can get some help. And if Hudson gets knocked off by Western Wisconsin, take over the conference lead.
That'd be a big thing, and if they don't, we're tied for conference lead. We have to win the game tonight still too. So
like Coach said, you just got to win.
Just got to win. That's so some team stats here. If you look at scoring by period, the Fusion on the year, 12 goals in the first period, 34 in the second period, and 17 in the third period. So we're coming up on the second period. It sounds like that's the Fusion's period.
It certainly looks like it on the stat sheet, and for whatever reason that is, it's interesting when you see stats that lopsided. But every team's kind of got a time to hit their stride in a game. Some teams have a slower start, some teams are more solid finishers, but hopefully we see that continue tonight, and then even into the third.
Right. So interesting to see that stat, and again, just looking at the conference here, and Hudson 6-1 in conference play. The Fusion are 5-1. Both of their losses are against each other.
Yeah.
It's a nice battle there at the top. Hudson's like 9-10 on the season. So they've got a few other losses, but they go over and play a lot of Minnesota teams, and sometimes that adds a few tough games to their schedule.
For sure. I mean, we see that on you see it in all aspects of hockey, whether it's an NHL conference or the BRC on the boys or girls side. There's always different schedules, different strength of schedules, and sometimes the difference between the top team in the state and some of the middle teams in the state can be pretty significant.
Yeah, it can.
But both those teams clearly playing a high level of hockey. Each have beat each other once this year.
Yeah.
And it'll be good to see. Looking forward how they do when the sections come around.
Yep, the ice is all clean. It looks like it's drying up pretty good. The refs are coming back out. Oh, there's a couple of big puddles out in front of what's going to be the Eau Claire net.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that Coach Cranston talked about a little bit yesterday is, maybe some adjustments to play, particularly on the power play, though, beginning of periods, and having some different looks or different theories and ideas, because you never know what you're going to get sometimes. You come out on the ice, there's environmental issues with the ice that you can't control. So you do everything you can as a coach and as a player to stay out of those areas and hopefully avoid them. But there's certainly going to be times where you're going to catch a puddle or sometimes a small pond here and there, hopefully not a lake, and the puck may not want to go anywhere with you.
It sure doesn't. Sticky ice. But according to Neil Akala, we're just all too impatient to get the period started. If we'd just wait a few more minutes, it would dry nicely and we'd be ready to go.
Yeah, I mean,
makes sense.
With the new wrap job on the ZAM here, you'd think they could go a little faster and tow the game along.
the Jerry's Speedster Zamboni.
That's right. Yeah, no, it's a balance, right? I mean, you're trying to run an arena and get the game moving along, get youth games and everything else. You got 10 minutes to zam the ice, and we deal with what we can control. That's
for sure.
That's all you can do.
Well, the Fusion are out on the ice, and here come the Stars, led by senior goaltender Smith. Peterson getting ready to head back to the nets for the Fusion. And we're going to start with the same line that started the game for the Fusion. And we'll see if we can get some scoring opportunities here. Jerry, do you see any of the boys' hockey team here? Or got a big crowd of fans over there, about 5 of them.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the players yet.
Yeah.
Seen a few parents here and there, but
there's a lot of stuff going on. The girls' basketball team's playing in Hudson tonight.
Yeah.
So that's a big one. The boys are playing at Altoona, I believe. There's gymnastics going on at the Cat's Den over at the high school. So lots of stuff going on a Tuesday night to, take people's interests in different directions.
For sure, and Tuesdays and Thursdays are the big high school activities nights, right?
Yeah.
So everything's kind of spread out throughout the area, but it's nice to see fans here. It's nice to have kind of a quote unquote normal season after the last 2 seasons have been kind of messy because of COVID. But we're finally all here. I can see faces. There's no mask requirements or anything. So it's just good to see everybody here.
It sure is. Absolutely. And the teams are gathering in their respected areas out on the ice, waiting for the ice to dry, which is great. Obviously we want a clean sheet of ice that is puddle free, so we can move the puck cleanly. And obviously the Fusion are looking for that with the Speedster and Sunbee. She wants to get that puck and take it up a clean sheet of ice. Yeah. Kind of looking for a real fast start here. First period, we kind of got off to a slow start. Eau Claire kind of controlled most of the tempo of that first, probably 4 or 5 minutes of that first period. Yep.
Hopefully the Fusion can get off to a fast start. Put the puck behind the Eau Claire defenseman and go to work.
And here we go. It's the Trindmeister, the Moose, and the Crusher. And the puck comes back to Sunbee. She chips one over to Walker. Walker goes cross ice. And Middle's going to go after that one. Dumps it into the corner. Ralston in there with a big forecheck. Middle with the puck. Ralston going after Grokey. Doing a nice job there. Puck comes out to Sunbee, and she shoots. Ooh, that just gets deflected wide. Walker with a nice job holding that in. Walker did a great job there. Let's see if something comes of that. Ralston with a shot. Oh, big save. Smith just, the puck was sitting right on her pad, and she just gobbled that up.
Yeah, there's the pressure, right? You get the puck deep. Good job on the forecheck. It looked like they moved their third forward in the zone a little higher there, and on that opportunity coming with possession out of the corner, puck gets on her stick and able to put it to the net with a little bit of traffic.
Yeah, well, I thought Crayley Walker did a great job of pinching that puck and keeping it in the zone there
for sure
on the defensive side to keep the play going for the Fusion. Sammy Johnson winning another draw. Rosopoulos, she shoots, deflected. Nice defensive play by the Stars in front of the net. And this is Kohler trying to chip it out. Bergmanis holding it in. And here comes Grulke. Grulke up the left side. Theriot, nice stick play to get the puck away from her. And Bergmanis has it. Bergmanis is going to wait for the play to clear, and she's going to take that opportunity, and here she goes. Crosses the blue line, chips it around the defender, takes it into the corner. And the Stars get the puck. Here, Johnson fires it deep. And this is Berg. Latham going after it for the Fusion. And Hinkie sends it out of the Stars zone. Sunby's got it. Sunby tried to pass it up to a teammate. That didn't quite work. And we're going to get that one all the way down the ice. No icing, though. Walker goes after it. She's going to cycle it back to Sunby. Sunby goes cross ice to Sophie John, and here she's got a breakaway. Sophie John comes in, she shoots. Oh, big save by Smith. Great outlet pass there by Sunby. Catches John racing down the right side.
Yeah, good communication there. I mean, you see the reverse in the D zone that creates that stretch play. You could hear some chatter from the bench on that last forecheck. Support. I think they need to get a couple gals on the puck here and really kind of put pressure on this Eau Claire team that's kind of reeling right now.
Weiss, Ralston in front of the net. Ralston cycles in the corner. And Grulke. Seems like I'm calling Grulke all the time. Oh, that's 27. It looks like a 2. That's Richard. There's a shot that gets blocked. And here comes Karnitz for Eau Claire. All right. Walker, up, nice pass up to middle down the left side, cuts to the middle, shoots, and another nice save by Smith.
Smith just looks comfortable, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
her ankles are good, and
there doesn't seem to be any shot that has really been fumbled, like you said earlier.
Yeah,
had one off the pad that had a little rebound out there, but gobbled that up, and she looks like she's on her angles and on her game.
Sammy Johnson taking the draw. Puck goes deep into the corner. Theriot, Johnson, and Knoll out there for the Fusion. Bergmanis going after the puck. She wins it. Berg for the Stars. Knoll. Theriot. Spins. Goes around the back of the net. Comes out front. She's going to go for a spin again and fires it out to the middle. Picked off by Hibbard. Nice play by Rosopoulos to keep it in. And 29, Eklof for the Stars tries to get that out. Hibbard battle in the corner for the Stars with Knoll and Latham. Oh, she saw Bergmanis in front, but just didn't have quite enough room to get that around the net.
Good pressure here. I mean, real good sustained forecheck. They've completed a line change.
Latham scores! Alicia Latham with a score! Nice goal. Coach Cranston talked about driving the seam, and she did that nicely off the boards and found the back of the net.
Yeah, and
play.
Sustained pressure like that, you get 5 Eau Claire players stuck out there. Legs start to burn. You get a little tired, and we complete a whole line change on that forecheck. and it just leads to better and better opportunities. And that was a great job of them getting the puck to the net, like you said, driving the seam and getting a good opportunity and putting it away.
Nice. 1-0 Fusion. Second period. Walker, Sunby. Sunby up the boards. Picked off by Grucki. Grucki shoots. Nice save by Peterson.
Latham. Unassisted.
Latham's goal is unassisted.
3:45 of the second period.
Sunby.
Unassisted.
Here comes Sunby. She's got room. Here she comes up the left side. She's going to go around the defender. Sunby. She shoots. Nice save by Smith. And the puck is thrown out to the point. Weiss held it in for a moment. Here comes Grucki. Defended by Middle. Puck goes deep in the Fusion zone, and then Walker's back to get it. Cycles it back to Sunby. Up to Ralston. Ralston goes cross ice with a beautiful pass to Weiss. Weiss dumps it in deep, and they're going to go for a line change.
A great tape-to-tape passing on that breakout
sure
there.
Was. Grucki. Nice play there. Looks like Terrio gets one in the ankle, and that hurts a little bit. Rosopoulos. Back to Bergmanis. Bergmanis comes up around the net. Here goes Jenna Bergmanis up the middle, crosses the center line, goes around the left side. Puck gets down in the corner. She fires it out, just out of the reach of everybody, out into the neutral zone. Rosopoulos. She's going to go for a skate. Gets the puck into the Stars zone. Down in the corner, she cycles it to Terrio. And nice defensive play, and Garley gets that away. But here comes Rosopoulos again. And this is Richard. She goes deep into the Fusion zone. Oh, and that's icing.
Yeah, it looks like the Eau Claire coaches are less than happy with that, but it was on the other side of the red line.
That was one of those where it's, an inch or so, and it's like they usually give it to them, but not that time.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. So Sophie John coming to take the draw for the Fusion against Richard. Shot and a save. Walker with a shot on that one. Nice glove save by Smith. Certainly a lot of sustained zone pressure here, and the second period is showing to be the Fusion's period again.
Yeah, and just, face-off wins. There's another one there.
Walker dumps it down in the corner. John behind the net. Played by Hinkie. And here comes Richard up the side. Shot into the Fusion zone. Sunby. Latham, goal scorer for the Fusion. She's going to chip it out of the zone. And Berg's going to go back and get that for the Stars. Berg goes cross ice to Hinkie, just out of her reach, and Berg gets it back. Weiss going after it.
That back pressure in the neutral zone is really impressive by the Fusion this period.
Yeah. Sunby chips that one out to Middle. Nice pass there. A deflection pass, Jerry. And that puck's just a little bit offside.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they just do such a good job of getting back into the play if they get beat, and creates a lot of turnovers and makes the other team make decisions that sometimes they wish they had more time to make, and that leads to turnovers. So I think Fusion are doing a good job this period, and hopefully it continues here and they can put another one away.
Walker dumps it into the zone and holds the line there. Weiss fires it into the corner. Ralston goes after it with a forecheck. Garley battling down in the corner for the Stars, and also Roberts. Roberts gets the puck for the Stars. Stanek. And here comes Hayes for the Stars. Crosses the blue line and dumps it in. And Sunby's going to go back and get that one. Sunby. And she gets her pocket picked. And Walker goes back for the Fusion. Cycles it to Sunby. I think they like that play a lot.
Yeah, they seem to use it a lot.
Yep.
And it's a lot of that's communication based. They do a good job with that.
Yeah, they do. Walker fires one off the glass. And here comes Middle. Middle takes it up the right side through the neutral zone. Middle across the line. Tries to go to the middle and didn't work. Nice play there by Garley. tries to hit her teammate Grulke up the side, just out of her reach. Bergmanis gets it for the Fusion. Here comes Bergmanis, and she's going to go for a skate. Bergmanis through the neutral zone, through the center. She shoots it in. Nice save by Smith. Bergmanis still gets it. And she shoots the puck, and then she's the first one into the corner to get the rebound. Nice effort there by senior captain Bergmanis. Kohler getting to the puck. She goes cross ice to Grulke. Grulke gets around Rosopoulos. Here comes Grulke. She comes in. Oh, nice play there by Johnson to get back on the back check. Great defense. There's that desire to keep the puck out of your own net again, Jerry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that there's an emphasis that the coaching staff has put on that.
Yep.
And there's
out. Oh, and Terrio's going to go to the penalty box for that one. As soon as Sunby touches it here, the ref will blow the whistle. And Kira Terrio going to get 2 minutes for tripping.
Yeah, it'd be interesting here to see, see a little special teams play late in the year. It's a critical piece of what you got to have rolling, and I think a lot of the defensive zone, the back checking, the things that we've seen so far, a lot of effort plays, and when it comes to the penalty kill, effort is what kills a penalty. So we look forward to seeing what they have if they can get the puck out of the zone with authority and get this penalty.
Oh, nice job holding the line by Grulke. Walker's out there for the Fusion. Also Middle. And Middle's here's Middle on a breakaway. She going to have enough speed. Here comes Middle. Nice back check by the Stars. 3 of them hustling back to prevent any offensive opportunity there. Here comes Grulke up the middle for the Stars. And that's Kohler dumping it in deep. Sunby getting it for the Fusion. She goes high off the glass and all the way down. That's a beautiful play there, Jerry.
Yeah, that's textbook. Pressure at the blue line, created a turnover, forced them to dump the puck in the zone, and then able to get a good high off the glass clear.
Kennedy Grulke, she goes across the blue line and we're offsided for the Stars.
A good start to the kill here.
Yeah, 7:20 to go in the second period, and we've got 1 minute and 12 seconds left to the penalty on Terrio. Like you said, Jerry, the Fusion doing a nice job killing the penalty so far.
Yeah, a lot of aggression, which I like to see. A lot of out and back. We always talk about stops and starts and good stick position, and so far so good for the Fusion here.
Sammy Johnson taking the draw for the Fusion. Rosopoulos. Puck gets fired out to the neutral zone, and Garley's got it, and she dumps it in. Oop. Bergmanis just bounced that one off Knoll. And Knoll got that one up high a little bit. That didn't feel good. So she went to get a replacement. Nice block there by Bergmanis from a shot from Richard. Oh, nice play by Johnson.
That's time and time again. You're seeing that the commitment to defensive responsibility, and that just floods into this penalty kill and a couple of block shots there that are big.
Here comes Richard again. She shoots. Nice blocker save there by Peterson. Chipped back in the corner by Eklof. Ekloff's got it on the board. She dumps it down in the corner again. Richard's got the puck. Comes up the sideboards. Chips it up to her defensive player Garley, and she fires it in. Bergmanis throws it all the way down the ice.
That's, again, really good defensive sticks, pressure. And that penalty gets killed off fairly easily for the Fusion.
Yeah, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, and Terrio's got the puck. Terrio dumps it into the Stars zone, and that's Hinkie that's going to go get it for the Stars. She throws it up the boards. Walker intercepts that one. Puck comes back to Sunby. Sunby goes cross ice, just out of everybody's reach. And Garley's going to go get it for the Stars. Walker does a nice job anticipating that one and kicks it back into the zone. And here comes Garley. She's going to throw one deep into the Fusion zone. Sunby picks that up and goes cross ice to Brightbill. Can she get there first? Here comes Brightbill. Just out of her reach. And 28 makes a nice Mork. That was Mork making a nice defensive play for the Stars. Stars coming across the line, and Crayley Walker with a nice defensive play.
Gap control by the Fusion defense has been really, really good so far. They're coming in contact with their attacking forwards in between the blue line and tops of circles and making it really difficult to get it in the zone deep.
There was a nice save by Peterson. There was an unusual, maybe a forced pass there by Walker that got turned over at the blue line. I know Coach Zevenberger, he's the defensive guru on the team, and he takes a lot of pride in having a great defensive team.
Yeah, so far, I mean, really impressive. Limited amount of opportunities for Eau Claire, and you just got to keep that intensity throughout the end of the game.
Middle wins the draw again for the Fusion to Ralston. Eau Claire comes in, shot just wide. That shot was by Kohler. Bergmanis in the corner. She goes for a spill on top of Kohler. Puck comes out to the point. Shot by Garley. Peterson with a nice save. Bouncing puck as it comes to Peterson, and she has to hang on to a tricky one there. Nice job by the goaltender.
Yeah, I mean, for Peterson, keeping your head in the game when you only have a few shots on goal, I feel is one of the hardest things to do as a goalie, and she's done a good job of keeping in the game and made some critical saves in the last few minutes.
Middle with a win again at the face-off circle. Bergmanis goes and gets that puck, and Weiss throws it out of the zone. It's going to come all the way down. We're going to have another Fusion icing. 4:08 to go in the second. Still 1-0 for the Fusion. Ontario brings her line back out with, actually it's Sammy Johnson's line with Terrio on the wing and Ralston. A little changing things up a little bit here.
I need to get back to the forecheck that we had before the penalty. There's been a little momentum swing here that we need to get back to the forecheck, get back to work here.
Yeah. Sammy Johnson gets it behind the net, goes off the boards to Ralston. Ralston up top, and that gets out of the zone. And it comes back to Berg. Terrio's on her for a moment. Berg and Rosopoulos has it for the Fusion. Rosopoulos up the boards to Terrio. Berg. And the Stars fired in deep. Anderson going after it, battling Bergmanis in the corner. Terrio goes down low. Johnson. Nice play by the Stars to keep that. Johnson battling. Brightbill there. Rosopoulos. And here's Brightbill. She tries to fire one out. Gets through the skates of Hibbard. And the Fusion are going to have to get themselves on side here before they can go after the puck. Here comes Latham, Ralston, and John. And Sunby's got it. Sunby up the left side. Sunby. Latham does a nice job keeping that puck in. And Crayley Walker with a stick on the puck again, and then she'll kick one. You know, Jerry, we haven't seen Sunby skate the puck up the ice quite as much this period as she did the first.
No, there hasn't been that opportunity, and I'm wondering if maybe Eau Claire's kind of keyed on that and trying to keep the puck away from her, because she really hasn't had the opportunity, and they've put a couple gals on her every time she's gotten the puck. So.
Yep. Nice play by Richard to get the puck for the Stars. Sunby goes back to get it for the Fusion. She goes cross ice to Weiss. And here comes Brightbill. Weiss goes for a spill. Or that was Brightbill going for a spill. Weiss dumped the puck in deep. And here's Mork. Sunby with it again. Off the boards to middle. Nice play there by Mork. Ralston with it, off the boards to middle. Nice defensive play by Garley. And Mork with it again for the Stars. Sunby. She's going to go cross ice. Bergmanis has it. She's going to go for a spin, send it back to Sunby. Sunby goes cross ice and picked off nicely by Garley. Garley throws it deep into the Fusion zone.
1 minute remaining in the period.
1 minute to go in the period. Terrio off the boards. Bergmanis.
Another good block there.
Yep.
Neutral zone plays loosened up a little bit for the Fusion and has led to some of the sustained pressure here from Eau Claire.
Bergmanis battling on the boards. That was with Kohler. And here come the Fusion. Nice pass up to middle, and they're going to go for a line change. 23 seconds to go in the period. Here comes Garley for the Stars. She's going to fire one up to the neutral zone to Grulke. And Bergmanis gets that puck. Bergmanis in the corner battling with Grulke. And that's Kennedy Grulke. Bergmanis has it. She's going to go behind the net to Rosopoulos. Rosopoulos is going to go. I think she's going to eat it and kill the period. Yep, so that'll do it for the second period, Jerry. It's 1-0 Fusion on a nice goal by Alicia Latham.
Yeah, strong start to that period. I think that penalty in the middle kind of killed it and changed the momentum a little bit there. But overall, I mean, solid period.
Yeah. Hey, we've got Captain Jenna Bergmanis waiting for the headset. Let's go talk to her a little bit and see what she's got to say. Can you back up just a little bit so we can get you in the camera?
Got it.
That's fine. Yep, good. Can you hear us good, Jenna?
Yeah, I can hear
All
you.
right. Hey, we've got senior captain Jenna Bergmanis joining us here at the end of the second period. Jenna, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
We're playing hard, bringing it to them. Just got to keep working on crisp passes, working hard, forechecking hard, but we're bringing it to them. We're working hard, and I have confidence that we're going to go out there and have a solid third period.
Nice. Hey, seems like Eau Claire's kind of doing some stuff to slow your speed down. What do you think they're trying to do to keep you guys under control?
I think they're definitely trying to get bodies on us. I'd say we have a smaller team, so speed's really a big thing of ours, and I think they're just trying to get bodies on us, pushing us wide. But
yeah, what are you gonna talk to your team about in the locker room?
We're just gonna go keep working hard, like I said, and pushing through it and pushing through those bodies and working hard in the corners and coming out with the puck.
Awesome. Well, hey, Jenna, it's great having you here tonight. Thanks for taking a moment to talk to us.
Thank you for having me.
Yep, get in your locker room and go get your team a win here tonight.
Got it.
All right, hey, have a great rest of your game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Jenna. All right, 2 periods in the books here at the Wildcat Center. It's 1-0 Fusion. Kind of the type of game we expected here tonight. Good close defensive battle, good goaltending by both sides. A couple of offensive opportunities by both sides, and just the lone goal by Alicia Latham so far. Got the Jerry Zamboni out on the ice. Our Jerry Snedeker went to get a hot dog or something, so see where he went off to. Get him back up here before we start talking about some other stuff. But so far, a pretty good hockey game. Seeing a lot of speed out of the Fusion, a lot of commitment to defense. A lot of communication. I don't think the people at home can hear, but we can hear all the players chirping and talking to each other, and communication's such a big part of the game. So it's been fun so far. I'm going to take a quick moment here to get a little water, get the voice back to normal here, and we'll be back to talking some hockey here in just a few minutes.
Thanks for doing that, guys. Not a problem. The girls were excited. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I can tell you that.
I'm sure it's a big deal.
I said, hey, I said, you get me on the cue. Just, I know that. They used to get 2 or 3 games a year now. This is the only one, so. I love it. Can I get you guys anything?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, Neil? All right. Yeah. He's been here every game for its form. You going some? You go to St. Paul tomorrow?
All the same as you. Go 4 times. Maybe a little bit more than you.
All right, let's dig back into the Matt Cranston Book of Fusion Facts and Figures. Let's see. We've got the whole history. The Cranstons have, and his coaches, all kinds of stuff of here's everything they've ever done. So, Big Rivers Conference champs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in the history of the Fusion. They've been the Big Rivers Conference champions. That's pretty exciting for their program. Here comes Jerry again. He doesn't have a hot dog in his hand, so he must have eaten it already.
We're back.
Yeah, just started talking about some fusion hockey history and noticing here that they've been the Big Rivers Conference champions 9 times in the history of the team. They've been the Section 2 champions or Section 1, whichever section they happen to be in. They've been that champion 4 times, it looks like, and then they've been the state champions 3 times in their illustrious history. So
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I mean that's a history that's built on a lot of culture.
Yeah, and they've been around since 2005. So it's I think Matt said 17 years now. He's been the head coach of the Fusion, and having the same coach for that length of time, and the program they've put together pretty awesome, and something to build your own program on.
No doubt, and it comes across in the style of hockey they play.
Yeah,
you see the shot blocks, you see the defensive zone intensity that they bring, and that's really something that I think every program is kind of going for and trying to achieve. We've seen our fair share of teams this year that don't necessarily have that defensive intensity, and I think that when it comes down to it, when it comes down to playoff games, when it comes down to games that get tight like this one is, when you run into a hot goalie, if you're not that intense in the D zone and you're not taking care of your own end, you can lose some games you maybe shouldn't.
Right. So here's just some more interesting stats here for the Fusion. We're looking at some points leaders. The all-time points leader for the Fusion is Alice Cranston. She had 220 points in her 4-year high school career.
That's crazy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's above average.
That's putting the puck in the net a few times.
For sure.
And Maddie Rowe, who went on to play college hockey for the Badgers, she put the puck in the net a few times, 218 points in her career. So just behind Alice went on and played at River Falls here.
Yeah, I mean, those are the kind of things when some of the girls may have been in the stands watching those girls play, right?
Yeah.
And you see that kind of performance and that kind of effort and commitment, and that's what builds the culture and the team that is good year after year after year and has all those conference championships and things like that. And it speaks volumes to the coaching staff and the kind of culture that they built, for sure.
Sure does. All right. Let's see.
Well, one thing I noticed, I had to pass both locker rooms on my way to the restroom there. Yeah. And music's pumping. Both teams are still up. They're still going. Locker room seems to be positive. So this is kind of setting up to be I think it's going to be a pretty intense third period. Yeah, one goal game here. Yeah.
Yeah, and you think about that, and you're talking about you walked past the Stars locker room. They got 3 wins on the season. Season's almost done, and they're still down there having a blast. So, it's great. I mean, it's pretty easy sometimes to have seasons like that and have everybody being, just waiting for the door to hit them on the way out.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, not only the way they're playing out here tonight, but the way they're enjoying the locker room. They're still happy to be here and want to keep playing some hockey.
Yeah, for sure. And this is the time of year where, these are character games for a team like that, right?
Yeah.
You can come in and play quote unquote spoiler to somebody who's trying to win a conference and has to win tonight. And they've played a good game. The second half of that period for Eau Claire looked really really good. They were able to bottle us up a little bit in the in our D zone. They got some shots on net. I think they got as many shots on net in the second half of that period as they had the whole rest of the game.
Yeah.
Some more quality chances. So yeah, I'm sure they're fired up. They got a chance. They're in a game here in the third period with one of the better teams in the conference.
Yep.
And somebody who's looking to make a playoff push. So yeah, they're up and roaring, ready to go. I know the Fusion are going to be up, and hopefully they can complete our third period team.
Yeah.
Our saying for the boys team, we're a third period team. Hopefully they can be a third period team here.
So Sunday is the section seating meetings day, where the section assignments will come out, the seedings for the upcoming playoffs. And the Fusion are in Section 2. There's two divisions for boys, but for the girls hockey there's one division. So they're in Section 2. The other teams in their section are Black River Falls. They're 10 and 11 on the season. Chippewa Falls Menominee, that co-op's 11 and 8. Eau Claire is 3 and 16. Hudson's 9 and 10. Onalaska's the interesting one here at 15 and 4. And when you don't always play the same people, the teams throughout the year, sometimes records don't reflect everything about a team. And Onalaska just jumped them in the rankings into the 5th place spot so it'll be interesting to see when they go to the seeding meeting, and obviously we got to win some more hockey games here before we get to that point. But it'll be interesting to see. Cranston's got 17 years of experience of battling for the high seed, and he's pretty good at it. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I know, we still have to play Hayward on Thursday, and then I believe Chippewa Falls Menominee on Saturday.
Yeah.
So not only do we need to finish up with this one if we can, but those two as well. To get the best
I think
possible
Eau Claire's
seed.
tonight proven that there's no cakewalk in the section.
Yeah.
You got a 3-16-1 team, and on paper that looks like that should be a win for anybody above them. But here we are, we're just about to roll into the third period here, and it's a 1-0 game, and it's been competitive. So that's a tough section. It's something that all these games going forward are going to be a grind.
Right.
And the girls are going to have to show up and play the systems that the coaches have put in place.
And in the past, the Fusion are used to seeing Hayward and Superior in their section. Those teams have moved into Section 1, and now we're in Section 2. So Black River Falls and Western Wisconsin Stars. Nope, Onalaska is the other one that took their place. So those two teams are in this section now instead of Hayward and Superior. So just adds a little bit of a little different stuff. We've quite often played Onalaska in the past, so that's not unusual playing them.
Yeah,
we'll
and when you get to teams that you're not as familiar with, there's different things that come in. It could be positive, could be negative, right? You play a team that you've beat for years, and you think that it's a cakewalk. And sometimes teams can have a letdown game. Yeah. But on the other side of things, you play. Sometimes you can play teams that have kind of taken it to you for a few years, and play up to them. Right. Too. So it's hard to say what it'll do. I think what we've seen tonight is this is a solid hockey team. Yeah. And if they keep playing the way that they play, they could beat anybody. It'll be interesting to see what they draw in the section and what Coach Cranston can pull out of it.
Yep. So, 2, 4. There's 7 teams in the section, so the top seed's gonna get a bye. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you look at the NFL football playoffs, and the top teams, the bye seeds quite often lose right away. And
this year's a great example of that. Both of them lost. Yeah.
Sometimes those teams that get to play in that first round, whoever wins is coming out with some momentum, and they're playing a team that had to sit there and wait. And sometimes backfires on the top seed, and you just never know. So
there's no doubt about it. Yeah, it's definitely beneficial to keep playing games.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it depends on where that bye hits you. You know, I mean, especially with things going the way they are now. You know, if you have kids that are sick or injured or you know things like that, sometimes that bye can be a blessing. But yeah, if you're a healthy team going into the postseason, sometimes all you want to do is play your next opponent. Right? Yeah. There's no doubt about it. It can hit both ways for sure.
I know Coach Cranston said that they have had very few days this year where their whole team's been here due to sickness usually.
Yeah, I think he mentioned last night that this may be their first game that they were completely healthy with. You know, but be it injury or sickness, dinged up, outside of the rink issues, whatever it is, it happens to every team, and some of it's luck when it hits you, when it doesn't, or some of it's culture too. I mean, Cranston's got a pretty strong culture here, and hopefully he can continue keeping everybody healthy and on the ice through the sections here.
Yeah, well, the Fusion are back on the ice. The refs are out here. We're getting ready. We got 17 minutes up on the board here for the third period. Waiting for the Stars to come out. They're on their bench, so they're getting ready to go here as well. Goaltender Peterson down in the crease for the Fusion. Looks like the Stars are talking about a few things. Here comes goaltender Smith, heading back to the net for her team. Cindy, what were the shots on goal here through 2 periods?
Saves.
So. Okay. So shots on goal through 2 periods. The Fusion have 20 shots on goal, and goaltender Smith has 19 saves, and then the Stars have 8 shots on goal, and goaltender Peterson has saved all 8 of them.
Yeah, and I think 3 or 4 of those shots really came in the last quarter of that second period, where the Fusion were on their heels a little bit. A couple of neutral zone turnovers that led to some sustained pressure, and I think if the Fusion can come out and do what they did at the beginning of the second, put the puck behind their defenseman, go to work down there, forecheck, get pucks to the net. We saw some rebound opportunities. And like Cranston said, in the first intermission, drive the seam, get down there, get some shots, and that's how the goal went in. So if we can come out with a little bit of fire here, I think we're going to be just fine.
So we've got the girls standing down here in the middle of the ice, getting ready for the period to start. Do you think they're talking about hockey strategy or what they did in Coach Wilkin gym class earlier in the day?
It looks like they're still line dancing from warm-ups, so I'm not quite sure, but I see a lot of smiles, and it looks like they're ready and they're having a good time. So
and goaltender Peterson's like, what's going on out there? I gotta go see.
There's all smiles. I mean, a lot of this camaraderie with the team too just leads to good communication and a good team during the game. Supporting each other and making sure that they're there for the girl next to her and on the bench, and this is the kind of thing you like to see.
I think Crayley Walker just realized that they're on TV.
Yeah, and then now they're embarrassed and now they're not dancing anymore. What happened there?
The others knew because they encouraged me to use their nicknames here tonight. So,
well, nicknames are always earned. They're not chosen, right?
Right.
So those nicknames are something that is also kind of a point of culture on the team, where they get them, they earn them, and then they're proud of them, and they want to be said on a YouTube stream. So.
Exactly. So. Here we are again waiting for it. It's interesting. It always seems to me when the boys are playing that we just start playing whether the ice is dry or not, and the girls are taking the time to let it set up.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a decision from the refs or if the coaches are encouraging it or what it is, but you're right. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times with the boys, we'll go out there and work our way around the ponds, which is not necessarily the way we want to go. But
the ponds at the Wildcat Center sounds like a golf course, Jerry.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'd play it. I'd see what kind of track it was. But it's. I think the ice is frozen now. We're ready to go.
And here we go for the third period. Middle versus Gruelke on the draw, and Gruelke wins that one. Here come the Stars across the neutral zone, and that's dumped in by Let me get my sheet here again. That was Mork. Ralston going after it for the Fusion. And Kennedy Grulke goes around Walker. Nice stick work there by Walker. Grulke goes back to Sister Grulke, and that's Addison Grulke, number 22. Grulke goes to the middle. Nice defense there by the Fusion, and Brightbug helps to get that puck out of the zone.
Good chip there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the little things that get the feet moving and get the puck going in the right direction on the ice and chipping it out of the zone. Good stick work there in the first rush. So
Grulke shoots. Nice deflection there by another one by Walker. Puck comes out of the zone. Sammy Johnson goes for a little knee spin on the ice there. And that's chipped in by Carnitz. Nice pass up the neutral zone to Latham. Latham goes to Terrio. And that puck gets fired into the Eau Claire bench. All right, 15:48 to go in the third. Still 1-0 Fusion.
A little bit of pressure there from Eau Claire early.
Yeah.
Weathered nicely. A couple good sticks. Deflecting the puck off the goal and chip out of the zone. Doing some of the little things they're going to need to do to hold on to a one-goal lead here. Hopefully they can build on that.
Sammy Johnson taking the draw for the Fusion. And she wins the draw again. Oh, but it gets taken away. Nice play there. Can't see who they are. They skated right underneath us. And Rosopoulos has it for the Fusion. Oh, puck isn't quite sliding where she is real well there. And then she goes back to Bergmanis. Bergmanis off the boards to Terrio. Terrio chips one out of the zone, and here's Sammy Johnson. Sammy Johnson beats her defender. Here comes Sammy Johnson. She shoots. Score! Bar down! Oh, Sammy Johnson. She climbs the ladder. She finds the cookie jar, and she grabs a sweet treat for the Fusion. Nice goal.
A nice quick release there. Came in and had it on her backhand, switched to forehand, and flipped it right up over the goalie's blocker shoulder there. That was a pretty play.
Beautiful goal. That makes it 2-0 for the Fusion just a couple minutes into the third period.
That's kind of cushion we kind of needed earlier, right? You know, I mean, playing a one-goal game, fluky things can happen. You can give up that lead by, with not necessarily, poor play, but just a fluky situation. So,
Johnson,
good cushion.
Who assist?
Scoring for the Fusion, number 4, Sammy Johnson.
Sammy Johnson gets that goal.
13, Kira Terrio, and number 8, Jenna Bergmanis.
Assisted by Kira Terrio and Jenna Bergmanis.
53 mark of the third period, assisted by Terrio and Bergmanis.
Sunby fires that one up. Ralston chips it into the zone. She's going to go to work on the forecheck, and there's interference. Ralston's strong forecheck draws an interference penalty on Hinkie for the Stars. And the Fusion are going on the power play. It's our first power play of the night, Jerry?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
And it's a little bit of fire lit there with a little neutral zone turnover and a quick goal by the Fusion, and hard work on the other end and just moving your feet.
Yeah.
It creates good things. Sometimes you just got to move your feet, work hard, and you may draw a penalty or create some opportunity some other way. So, good to see here.
Yeah. And look, it looks like Coach Cranston puts Sunby into a more offensive position here for the power play. And the Stars dump it all the way down. Rosopoulos going after it for the Fusion.
2 minutes for interference.
Rosopoulos spins, getting some good pressure there from Kohler.
Fusion is on the power
Here comes
play.
Bergmanis. Bergmanis goes up the middle. Nice stick work there from Grulke. Johnson, the goal scorer, comes across. She shoots. Nice save there.
But when your face-off percentage is as high as the Fusion's is, a shot on net and a puck free is almost not even a possible turnover, right?
Right.
It's a chance to set up your power play, and hopefully we can get a little bit more puck movement here on this portion of the power play and get some opportunities.
Middle and Weiss come out to join the power play for the Fusion. Stars win the draw, and it comes out to the neutral zone. Rosopoulos goes up to Sunby. Sunby to Bergmanis. Nice play there. Here comes Bergmanis. Crosses the blue line. Goes around behind the net. Bergmanis still with the puck, trying to set up the power play. She goes down low to Weiss. Weiss over to Sunby. Out front, no. Nice play, middle, and a big save there by goaltender Smith. Big save to keep her team in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And that fusion puck movement behind the net, going from one side of the ice to the other, it just spreads out that penalty kill and creates that soft spot in the middle. And they were able to get the puck there. That was a nice play.
Yep. Middle going after the draw. Weiss gets it. Nice puck win there. Sunby has it for the Fusion. Nice defensive play by Kohler, and that puck ends up in the neutral zone. Here comes Bergmanis. She's going to go for a circle. Here comes Bergmanis up the left side. She's getting some speed. Bergmanis down low. Bergmanis around the net, trying to set things up again. She gets it to Sunby. Sunby to Weiss. Back to Sunby. Back to Weiss.
The more they can move the puck wide here, you could really opens up the center of that ice there where they're trying to exploit.
Papa Bergmanis wanted a little backdoor pass there on that last play. And the puck gets shot all the way down the ice. Here comes Crayley Walker back behind the net to get it for the Fusion. Walker, she's going to go to Terrio with it. Middle. And that puck is taken away by Karnitz. She gets the puck deep into the Fusion zone, and the power play is over. Shot goes just wide by Richard. Terrio goes after it. Here's another shot. Blocked by Walker. And we have a hooking penalty coming up on the Fusion. And that looks like that's going to go against senior captain Jenna Bergmanis for a hooking penalty. She didn't think that was the right call, Jerry.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you don't agree with them all, and I didn't really see exactly what had happened there, but sometimes your feet get stagnant. She's at the end of a long shift there off the power play, get a little tired, and those things can happen. The Fusion just need to kill this off and maintain momentum.
And Stars are on the power play. Grucki with it. Back to Grucki on the point. Oh, backdoor to Kohler, and she just fanned on it a little bit. That was a really nice passing play. Grucki with it again. Down to Grucki. Tipped. Just wide. Another nice play. Couple good offensive plays there by the Stars. That was Karnitz with the deflection in front of the net. Oh, and she gives it up. Here comes Weiss. Here comes Weiss on the breakaway. Short-handed breakaway. She comes in. She shoots. Oh, just wide. Nice play by the Moose. Middle doing some great penalty kill forecheck in here. And a nice job by Grucki to get that puck for the Stars. Here she comes up the left side. Grucki crosses the blue line, and that gets taken away by Rosopoulos. Out to the neutral zone. Kohler with the puck. Grucki. Back to Grucki to Kohler. Kohler's going to dump it in deep, and Rosopoulos is going to go after it for the Fusion. Couple of 29s behind the net battling. Both end up on their bellies on the ice. And here comes Sunby. Sunby's got room. She's got speed. Here she goes. Kendall Sunby comes down the left side. She gets to the middle. Shot and a goal. What an offensive what an impressive play by Kendall Sunby.
Yeah, pretty impressive individual effort from coast to coast. Picked the puck up and never let off. She was pedal to the metal the whole way. Made a couple of quick stick moves and put a blocker side low on Eau Claire there. I mean, those are the kind of special plays that it takes a little bit of special talent to make, and her points and her stats prove that she's a pretty special talent.
She was so fast on that my inexperienced broadcasting skills couldn't keep up with that one. That was a beautiful play.
It was.
Number 10, Kendall Sunby.
That was a shorthanded goal by Kendall Sunby, unassisted. And the Fusion are still on the power play. Nice play there by Rosopoulos, and they get the puck all the way down. Here comes Garley for the Stars. And Walker ends up with it for the Fusion. She dumps it all the way down. 10:36 to go. 5 seconds left in the power play for the Stars. Nothing like a kill where you end up with a shorthanded goal and no goal for the other team, Jerry.
Yeah, and those are the things that keep the momentum. I mean, you lean on your top scorers and your top players to carry you through some of these tough penalties and tough times, and then that was just a great example of a top player making a special play.
Ralston, the Crusher, making a nice play off the boards there to get the puck out on the breakout. and then forechecking like crazy and getting the turnover. Terrio with it. She shoots. That puck just goes wide in the corner. John. Sophie John. Picked off by Sunby. She shoots. Blocker saved there by Smith. And this is Berg with the puck. She plays that around to Richard. Bergmanis to Terrio. Terrio's got the puck. She's going to fire it in deep and go for a line change. Berg with it for the Stars. She's getting harassed by Brightville. That's Garley chipping it back around the backside to Anderson. Anderson up the middle. Weiss picks that off. Brightville goes after it. She's going to throw one out front. Just hits the back of the net. Here's Garley. Garley's going to go cross ice to Richard, and Richard's going to fire deep into the Fusion zone. No icing there. Rosopoulos goes back to get it. Cycles it down low to Bergmanis, just out of her reach. And here comes Hayes to get it for the Stars. Bergmanis is on her. Rosopoulos. She fired that into Brightville's knee. Always great when your teammate fires a puck into your knee, Jerry.
It feels good. It feels worse when it comes from your own team, and I don't know why.
Hayes with it for the Stars. Latham, one of the goal scorers tonight. And this puck is taken by Mork. Mork's going to go behind her net, come out the other side. And she's going to cycle it back down and play it up to Hayes on the board side.
But you can really see and you can hear the message from the Fusion bench that it's get pucks deep now.
Yep.
They've lightened up their forecheck almost to like a 1-2-2, and they're really just focused on making some smart plays and holding on to this 3-goal lead.
Yep. Latham got herself offside there. Sounded like there was something coming from the bench, and she was trying to figure out what they were saying. It maybe got her confused a little bit. But
yeah, it's possible, but that's a hockey play that we try to coach out at a young age. Don't move from east and west at the blue lines. Right. But I mean, it's momentum here stayed in the Fusion's favor, and hopefully they can keep this smart hockey going here.
Right. Here's Groke for the Stars. She comes into the Fusion zone and gets hooked by Sunby. Sunby's going to get a penalty here. Middle touches the puck, and the Stars will go back on the power play.
There's another opportunity here. I mean, you have, you get a penalty earlier in the period. You get one of your better players to take a penalty, and the other player steps up.
Yeah.
And another opportunity here to get the puck and get it down deep. Really kill off. I mean, you got 7.5 minutes here. Kill this off and play some smart hockey and get out of here with a W.
Last time the penalty kill worked well because Sunby ended up scoring a goal for the shorthanded goal. This time it's going to be tougher to do that because she's in the penalty box.
That's true. That's true. And the one good opportunity that Eau Claire had on their last power play was backdoor.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to watch that and keep a pretty compact square or box here.
Nice save by Peterson, and Rosopoulos fires it all the way down. Smith has to play that puck, and it comes out to Mork. Mork goes up the middle to Groke. Groke off the glass, and Terrio tries to fire that one back in.
I think that was one of the first shots that Peterson's seen this period.
Yeah.
And again, you got to keep sharp when you're back there not getting much action. So good save there.
Rosopoulos goes behind the net for the Fusion. I like that she goes back and gets it. She's on the penalty kill, and she doesn't just immediately throw it trying to get it out of the zone. She keeps control of it and tries to make a good play.
Yep. Yeah, and the puck ended up out of the zone. It's the right thing to do.
Groke with it. Kennedy Groke. She goes behind the Fusion net. Goes up top to sister Addison Groke. And the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Oh, Groke fell down, but still recovers and makes a good play. Johnson fires it deep. Groke passes it up. That was Karnitz, and Karnitz went cross ice to the other Groke. Here comes Bergmanis. Bergmanis has an opening. Here comes Bergmanis up the left side. she's hoping she had a teammate in front, but she didn't. So the Stars will come back the other way. 15 seconds to go on the power play for the Stars. Anderson had it there, but it ends up out in the neutral zone. That should about kill that power play. 5 seconds to go here. And that's Eckloff. Here comes Weiss. Weiss dumps it in and changes up.
A good kill there.
Yeah, sure was.
No opportunity for giving up.
Yep.
Made sure the puck got out of the zone when it was on their tape, and did a really good job.
Middle. The Trinmeister doing some nice forechecking down there.
If we can do a section game, we're going to need some explanations for these nicknames. We got to figure out where they come from.
Eckloff getting the puck out to the neutral zone for the Stars. Sunby goes cross ice to Walker. And here's Anderson getting the puck into the Fusion zone. Sunby, she's looking cross ice. She hits John. John's going to come up the left side and getting it deep. Crosses the red line and getting it deep. Like you said, that's the plan the rest of the game here. 4.5 minutes to go. Get the puck deep, make Eau Claire go 200 feet to try to get a goal.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make their defense turn their feet and, go back and get a puck. There's no place that a defenseman wants to be less than their back to the play and make them bring it the other way and make it hard on them.
And I think you can tell exactly, what we're just talking about there. Sunby just had some wide open ice, and she chose to, shoot the puck in deep and just hang back and play defense. And then she went and gave Jenna a little shot with a puck in the backside.
Yeah. Uniform message, though, coming from the coaching staff. And, the girls are bought in. This is what their plan is, and so far it's working well.
Yes, it is. The Stars fire that one down. We're going to have an icing on the Stars. 3:55 to go in the third period. So if you're the Stars, Jerry, what do? You're down 3. You got just under 4 minutes to go. Do you pull your goalie? Do you give it a last-ditch effort here, or do you just play the game out and see what happens?
Well, personally, I like the pull the goalie scenario, but only if you've been practicing it.
Yeah.
If you have a good plan on it. Then pull your goalie. It doesn't really matter if you lose 3-0, 4-0,
right.
5-0, whatever it is. And on the other side of it, you got to get the puck across the red line, get the puck deep, and go to work and get a good forecheck. And this period so far, they haven't really established that forecheck.
Right. The Fusion are doing a great job keeping the puck in the Star zone. Bergmanis had a shot on goal there that Smith made a nice save on. There's another nice save on a backhander by Johnson. Bergmanis fires that into Johnson. Johnson shoots. It's up on top of the net, and it's going to stay there.
I don't know if I've ever seen that, Tim.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one sit on top of the net like that.
Well, and you've seen a lot of hockey, Jerry, so you never know what's going to happen at the Wildcat Center, Jerry. You're learning that as you've gotten used to the place.
Yeah, that's right. That's a Wildcat bounce that didn't go the Fusion way.
That's right. Middle taking the draw. The Crusher going back there to forecheck again. And Hibbard comes away with it with Eau Claire. Rosopoulos, she goes across the red line, dumps it back in.
That Fusion aren't going to give them a chance to pull their goalie.
Right.
Keep dumping pucks in. They're sticking with that 1-2-2 style forecheck, and Eau Claire's pushing a little bit, but
Bergmanis really anticipated that outlet pass.
Yeah.
Picked it off and got the puck in there to Middle, I believe that was, who got a nice shot on goal. And another save for Smith. So here's Middle taking the draw again. And the Stars win that draw. We got a hand pass on the Fusion. Must have been on the Fusion.
Corner.
Yeah, it's got to be on the Fusion because you can pass the puck with your hand if you're on the defensive time, and it's coming all the way down.
Yep.
So,
well, this will be a big draw. Just get the puck out of the zone here.
Yeah.
And get it back across the red line and to the other end and keep doing what they've been doing.
Yep. 3 minutes to go in the game here. Nice play there by Sunby to get the puck away from the front of her net. And the Stars pass that one out, misses everybody, and comes into their zone. Garley with it. She gets it out to the neutral zone. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker goes cross ice to Sunby.
That's good, simple play there. Off the boards, get it deep.
You know,
it's pretty textbook for how you protect a 3-goal lead with late in the third.
Yeah. You know, I've known Crayley Walker for a few years being a substitute teacher, but I've never really watched her play hockey, and she's doing a nice job tonight. She's calm and poised back there, and she knows her role playing with Sunby and Bergmanis, and helping keep pucks out of the net.
Yeah, it feels like all these girls are pretty comfortable with the systems and where they need to go.
Yep.
And that's shown in their defensive zone stats and their goals against average.
Right.
But yeah, it's really coming through. The team comes together, and they're doing a good job shutting the Eau Claire team down. They're really struggling to get it out.
Middle there just went circled the net a couple of times with a defender right on her, but did a great job protecting the puck and keeping it away from the sticks of Eau Claire. Somebody with it. Oh, here comes Latham. We've got a 2-on-1 here, Latham and Johnson, but nothing materialized out of that one.
Latham Prizov look in the offensive zone, circling it like that.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Johnson gets that puck first. Weiss throws it back in deep. And Nax got it for Eau Claire. Comes out to the neutral zone.
I think Jacques Lemaire would be really proud of this last 7 minutes.
Yeah.
This is as shut down neutral zone trap as you get, and that's exactly what they needed, right?
Yes, it is.
They have a 3-goal lead. There's no sense in trying to take any chances. They've gotten pucks deep. Really done well with the 1-4 checker that they're sending down,
right? And
just shut down any breakout pass opportunities.
Middle taking the draw again. Ralston battling for it. Puck comes back to Rosopoulos. And it's right underneath us again. Can't see it. Terrio's got it. She goes cross ice to Bergmanis. Bergmanis was hoping for Middle there. Didn't quite work out. Just under a minute to go in the game here. 3-0 Fusion. Here comes Ralston. She's going to get to the puck first, and she's going to eat it on the boards. She's going to use her big size to battle that one. But, just a battler down there. That's why they call her the Crusher. Great forechecker. She still has it. She's going to cycle it around down there with Middle. They're just going to play a little keep away. Just run the clock out. 25 seconds to go here in the game. Middle. Just a great job of puck possession. Bergmanis with it now. She goes behind the net. No interest in trying to score another goal. They're just running the clock out, just playing catch, playing keep away. Bergmanis with the puck. She's going to eat it on the boards. 3 seconds to go. 2-1. And that'll do it. Jerry, a nice win at the Wildcat Center for the Fusion. 3-0. Big shutout for goaltender Peterson and a big win in the BRC.
Yeah, and it was really a definitive win. There wasn't really much of a question as far as who the better team was tonight.
Yeah.
Through most of the game, Fusion controlled the flow of the game, gave up minimal opportunities, kept the defensive zone, sound, and put the pucks away when they had to. They got a few opportunities, put them away, and it kind of wore down this Eau Claire team.
Yeah. Neil, what were the final shots there?
Saves in the period.
32 to 9.
Yeah, it looks like in the third period it was 12 to 1.
Yeah, 12 to 1 for shots on goal in the third period there for the Fusion.
Great game, ladies.
So shots on goal for the game 32 to 9 in favor of the Fusion. Just a great team effort there by the Fusion. Well coached team. There's senior captain Bergmanis going out and hugging the goalie. I think they play some summer hockey together.
Yeah.
So they know each other well. Yeah, a lot of fun here at the Wildcat Center tonight again, Jerry. The plan is, and it all depends on what the boys end up getting for a seed, but we're hoping for back-to-back home games in the playoffs, and we'll be up here with the YouTube broadcasting both of those games.
I look forward to that.
On the 17th. So that's the plan. We'll see what happens in the seeding meetings, and obviously the girls have a much more secure spot on a top seed that'll get them a home game than the boys do, but the boys are looking like they have a good chance as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that'll do it. St. Croix Valley Fusion 3, Eau Claire Area 0. Jerry, thanks a lot. It was a lot of fun having you up here tonight.
It was fun being up here.
Yeah.
It's fun just talking hockey, watching the game. It's fun watching the girls play well and come away with a victory that was, it was pretty definitive. It was fun to watch.
Well, that's what, every one of them said. What do you need to do? Just win. So they
made it look that easy.
They did.
They made it look that easy.
Mike Goring, thanks a lot for coming out and running the camera again. Next time we'll be on the air with the boys will be Monday night when Menominee comes to town.
Yeah.
So we'll be broadcasting that, and we'll be back with the Fusion hopefully in the playoffs. So thanks everybody for tuning in tonight.